Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another First Amendment expose. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Today I chose a video from Accountability for All. In this video, he whines and cries with Lucky Laptop News. Alright, let's do this.
Your weight puts you on what we call the disgusting range.
Our favorite disgusting pachyderm, Josh Abrams, is really sinking lower and lower, and you can see it with who he chooses to team up with. Of course, he always team up with morons like James Freeman, but lately he teamed up with what would barely qualify as human, such as Randy from MAA Audit or that little twat of a fappa. But today he released a video with Lucky Laptop News. Lucky Laptop News, or James Fish, is one hell of a specimen, a junkyard barking dog of a man who lives in a pit of despair and can connect two sentences together without having a meltdown. Well, now he finally has to face the consequences for an affair that began months ago when this lunatic had a complete tantrum during a stupid car show. And I made a video of it. The link is in the description and I highly recommend watching it before or after to get the full effect of this video. Enjoy!
Hi everybody! Welcome to Lucky Laptop News in the douchebag.
You got that right. May 11th, Lucky Laptop goes out to do a bit of filming when he has an interaction with a Willow Springs police officer from the Willow Springs Police Department in Missouri. The cops actually arrested him for giving the middle finger.
Oh my god, please watch the link video because that's not what happened at all. This deep-fried moron was yelling at everyone during a car show to the point that he was kicked out. And then he stayed near the parking lot yelling and having a crisis. Then the cops showed up and he yelled at them and he refused to move his car from the side of the road. They didn't arrest him because of a middle finger at all. Then James Fish followed the cop at the station.
Welcome back to Lucky Laptop News. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos tonight. I'm here to make a complaint.
The whole thing went up to the middle of the night. That's what Josh just called a bit of filming.
So Lucky Laptop shows up to court to find that the disorderly conduct charge has vanished into thin air. Over the next 8 months, Lucky doesn't hear anything from the police or from the courts. Both he and I are checking the CaseNet's history search daily. And a couple of days ago, he finds out that he has an indictment. The state convened a secret grand jury. A grand jury hearing that neither Lucky Laptop nor his defense attorney were privy to. And they indicted him on felony harassment charges. You got that right. A secret grand jury and multiple felony charges simply for giving the middle finger.
That is one big pile of shit.
And just how much money would it take to secure his freedom simply for giving the middle finger? It would take $25,000 cash. $25,000 cash and a secret grand jury indictment that costs the government and the taxpayers more than twice that. Simply for giving a police officer the middle finger. And this video is absolutely no joke. It takes place in Willow Springs, Missouri. Lucky Laptop's engaging in some public photography and taking pictures of buildings from a public easement.
Y'all see this car around town? Don't go near it. He's an asshole. What, motherfucker? It's our First Amendment right. I gave you an answer and you didn't like it. You want to tell me to F off? Don't walk behind me. I'm leaving.
This is free. Go.
Don't walk behind me.
Go.
I am feeling unsafe for my safety right now. Will you please back the f*** up? Hey, you know what? You man. Holy f***ing shit. So are you guys calling the cops and so I'm gonna wait? Holy f***ing shit. Okay, I'm gonna go and put a complaint against you right now. Everybody, this is Lucky Laptop News, so I want your chief here. Get your chief here. Get your chief here. And if I have to show up Monday, you're not gonna like me. You're not gonna like me if I have to show up Monday. No, you've done ran me off of a public area. You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me. You guys be careful too. As far as that asshole right there, I'm sorry, but he needs to learn the law.
The court reaffirms that this is your First Amendment right. There's 5 components of the First Amendment. This one addresses your freedom of speech.
Josh, I'm not arguing this at all. You can flip everybody. You're a tough guy. You flip people. Middle finger. I'm a tough guy. Still, I repeat, the middle finger was an accessory to the 8 hours of tantrums this moron did before.
This is the next day, filing a complaint at the police department. And what does the chief have in his hand? A ticket.
Okay, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
He's in the hospital with open heart surgery.
What's this?
That's his citation that he filled out for you.
Okay. You do realize this is going to be considered retaliation?
No, he wrote it before I ever talked to you.
Yeah, well, he kicked me off public access. You are the chief, I take it?
I am?
Okay. You do realize he's got enough for a lawsuit, right?
For what?
For kicking me off public access off of color law?
Okay.
That's a
You're welcome
felony.
to do
That's
that
a
if you'd like
felony,
to.
sir.
You're welcome to do that. That's
Okay.
not what the citation's for.
Look at this moron chief. It's the dumb leading the dumber.
Hey man, you're black. You are too.
Everybody at home, I need your help. Okay? I need you to do this with your right hand. Work with me here. I want you to do this with your left hand. Okay? And I want you to turn this hand like this. I want you to start cranking. Crank it away. Whoop!
Stop it! Please!
Oh, look at the ugly mug of this criminal and domestic abuser, allegedly. Lucky Laptop News is an antagonist, a shit disturber, but not a fun one. He pissed off everyone in his little city, and at one point, they used the law to take care of it. I mean, you know, the guy is unhinged and out of control.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Look at this fun interaction that followed the car show tantrum.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to your mayor. I got a ticket the other day, or today actually, that's unconstitutional. I flipped the cop off, and I got a ticket for disorderly conduct. Supreme Court has already ruled that that's freedom of speech. So I have enough also to sue the city because your cop ran me off of public access under threat of arrest, which is a felony. I have enough to sue the town.
The mayor isn't housed out of this building, sir.
This is City Hall, right?
It is.
Then where's the mayor at?
Well, we only.
She actually has a full-time job, so she's not here.
Yeah, it's not a full.
How's it a good time to get a hold of the mayor? Because I am not happy with the town of Willow Springs right now. I don't want to sue the city because you guys are a small town, but maybe that's what you guys need is to take one in a pocketbook and before you guys learn our constitutional rights.
So in order to, sorry, I just kind of overheard some of the conversation. If you want to reach out to the mayor, we do have an email where you could email her. And
I want a phone number, please. Does she?
The only phone number I've got for her is her personal cell phone, and I can't give that out.
Does she do anything business-wise on her personal cell phone? Does she call any body as far as being a mayor? Because if she does, that means that she actually just made that a private, or not private, but a public phone.
Sir, can I help you on the city administrator?
Yes. I flipped up my cop, which is freedom of speech, disorderly conduct.
Okay.
For one, your officer ran me off of public access under threat of arrest, which is enough for a lawsuit. That's a felony.
So you got a citation?
No, this is what I got today when I went in to put a complaint on him. What he did the other day, that's enough for a lawsuit. Now, this is for flipping him off, which disorderly conduct is not me flipping him off. Me flipping him off, Supreme Court has done said that is freedom of speech.
Okay, so here's
There's a city ordinance. Yes, I understand that.
Yes,
but
no,
Congress
I'm not
cannot.
talking about- hold on, give me
Congress
a moment.
cannot make any law restricting that kind of stuff. Supreme Court has already ruled stuff like
Okay,
this.
You need to stop for just a moment and let me
Okay.
just say this, okay? You have your day in court, so you'll get to come with this.
And
you'll
right now,
deal with
I am
that.
addressing
You
my
should be able
government.
to address that with the
I am
court.
addressing my grievances with the government right now. You are the government. You work for me, ma'am. You work for me.
Listen,
you work for the people. How's that? You
That
work for
I
the
do.
people.
I do work
I
for the
am the
people.
public, ma'am. Okay, so you work for me.
Okay, hold on, just stop for just a moment. When a person gets
See,
a
everybody,
citation,
this is how this town rolls.
when you get a citation from one of the officers, then you are appointed a day that you can come and.
And I still
you
would
can-
like to talk to
But you're
the mayor.
interrupting me every time.
Okay,
I'm
you
going
work
to
for
talk
me.
to
I
you.
don't work for you. You know what?
well, that's
I can
not-
talk to the mayor if I want to address
can.
this.
You
I would
can.
like to get a hold of the mayor.
The
That's
mayor
what I
does
would
not
like.
have an office here.
I understand that. Then can
And
you
so,
give her some information?
I
I'd like to get
absolutely
a hold
can.
of her. If you're not gonna help me,
You can give me your information and I will have her
I'm
contact
Lucky
you.
Laptop News. There's my information.
Well, that's not good enough. She's probably going to need a cell phone
No,
number.
she don't need my cell phone number, nothing like that.
Well, then-
When's a
then
good
I
time
guess-
that I can reach her in an office, in this building?
She's not in this office.
At all. She doesn't come in
Not
this
at all.
building at all.
She does come here,
Okay,
but
when's a
only
good time
when
to
she
reach her?
makes an appointment with us.
Okay, then how
to
about
come in.
how about we make an
She
appointment
actually
right now?
has another
How about we
job.
make an appointment right now?
Well, I don't know what her schedule is. So you'll have to give me your information.
See,
so that
guys,
she
this
can
town don't
contact
want to
you.
help. They know they did wrong. They know their officers screwed up big time. They know they got a lawsuit coming, and they don't want to help. And I didn't realize that the chief of police is here. Hi, Mr. Chief of Police. What do you think about your officer committing a felony?
I would also say to the people that are actually listening to this right now, that I would say that I can almost tell you that you can see that he's not being reasonable enough for even.
So you
us
think
to
it's
speak
funny
to
that a
him,
cop
so-
violated my rights, ma'am? I see you laughing in there. I don't think it's funny when your rights are violated.
Okay, here's the deal. Your citation wasn't for being on an easement.
No, I
It was for
understand that, but
disorderly
him
conduct.
still-
If you shut up and listen
No,
to me.
I don't have to shut up.
Okay, then I'm done
Your
talking
officer's
to you.
still ringing me off
I'm
of
done
public
talking
easement
to
under
you.
a color of arrest.
If you don't want to listen to me.
I'm not breaking a law, am I?
You need to go.
Yes, you
You're
are.
not
You're
gonna
being
be disorderly
disorderly. Disorderly.
I thought it was important to highlight that last part.
Well, good, because he is disorderly. That's what disorderly is. You also removed all the ending when James yells and tells them to go screw themselves, and then his long walk of shame. It's weird, Josh. You barely include the good stuff. And now, the interview from hell.
Holy smokes, guys. I know you remember this video, and I remember it too. But I don't remember it as much for what happened in the video. I remember it mostly for what happened after. I always throw up one of these, and depending on the person I'm dealing with, I might throw up two of them. And sometimes, birds of a feather and such. Lucky Laptop winds up getting a secret indictment. And in that secret indictment, he gets hauled into court to face charges for giving one of these. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our friend, Lucky Laptop. What's going on, bud?
Well, you all know I got that ticket for disorderly conduct for flipping off a cop. I went to court. It wasn't even in the system. A month later, I was actually working a accident and recording it. The cops came on scene and told me I had a warrant. Went to jail. I'm facing a Class C felony of first-degree harassment. They're saying I threatened people in front of their family. I made no threats.
Now, we watched the video, and we watched the entire interaction. You're standing from the road. You are exchanging, I guess, unpleasantries back and forth. He's being a Karen. You're telling him you're okay doing what you're doing. There's no threat that took place there whatsoever.
I don't know if it's the cop or if it's people at the car show that I got into it with and cussed out, but someone's got a charge on me. And yesterday, not only did I put in a change of judge, but I put in a motion of discovery.
The big obstacle you're trying to overcome is the lawyer. You haven't taken any pleas. You're not interested in taking any pleas. You're fighting this thing for freedom. You're risking losing your day job, how you provide for your family, put food in their mouth, a roof over their head, a bed for them to sleep in. And now you're kind of in this on your onesie. And we want to change that. So in the video description of this video, guys, if you go there and in the pinned comments, you're going to see Lucky Laptop's news pay links.
Oh boy, here we go.
I would not only suggest and ask, but I would implore you to go to those links and give what you can, whether it be $1, $10, it all helps. Because right now, how much is a lawyer quoting you just to pick up the case without this thing even going to trial?
$4,000.
$4,000. So listen, I know that when JC had an issue in Missouri, right, we were able to do pretty much the same thing. We got him $5,000. If you don't give, I understand times are tough out there, but this is how this community perpetuates, right? Every time I've gotten arrested, there have been people there that have helped me fight, that have helped provide for a lawyer. Before I had a big channel and I had a criminal attorney on retainer. And if you guys assist Lucky in fighting, then you're helping it. You're helping him beat the government. If you kind of sit back and you do nothing, by being, an obstructionist. You're being obstructionist by vacate, right? You're sitting around doing nothing, and doing nothing is helping the government achieve their goal, which is to keep and put an innocent person in jail.
What a fucking joke. Please help Lucky Laptop because he can't control himself and he needs to go out every day to stir some shit up and yells at everyone and be a little a-hole to everybody. It's important for freedom. Those guys keep pushing boundaries and accept no accountability for any of it.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Look, you've been at this for a long time. I've covered several of your videos, and you're not out there doing this for money. You're doing this out there for the activism. Are you getting a lot of support?
I'm got about 1,600 subs now. Majority of them are good supporters, but a lot of them are trolls, and I get more troll support than anything. But they fail to realize they're doing nothing but helping my channel out.
Emotional damage!
So you lose your job, then what happens?
Well, then I'm going to have to find something else, and I really don't want to go back to a sawmill, and that's about what it's going to come to, because that's about all we got around here.
So you lose your job, you pretty much lose everything.
Yep. Truck is gone. The only thing we'll have is the house and the property.
Oh, you piece of shit. Trying to make me weep because James Fish might get back to the sawmill. I just covered a video of you, Josh, demanding an apology for no reason, or you would take that person's job away.
Now, keep in mind, I will take an apology or a job. So will they like to apologize or maintain their employment?
Now, keep in mind, I will take an apology or a job.
And now you're like, oh no, you're gonna lose your job for a middle finger. No, he will lose his job because he F around for years and now he's about to find out. It's called consequences, you fat jar of bacon grease.
That's right. You went out there, you didn't break any laws. You did the right thing, and you're being targeted by the government. And I believe that you're being targeted by the government because you've been such a thorn on their side.
Let's go right up the darkness!
They've been trying to skirt accountability, and you've brought accountability so face forward fronting that there's no way they can resist the camera lens. There's no way they can resist the accountability that you're bringing, and you've made them look so poorly. Do you think because of your activism, you're being retaliated against and they're trying to take everything from you?
Oh, definitely.
Do you think as an American... Go ahead.
Go ahead, George.
Go ahead, Lucky.
I think it was funny that, most of if you look at my case net, I've got seatbelt violations, marijuana violations. And not very much stuff on my system until I started doing this activism. Then I was arrested a lot more.
Right, and it's not up to me, folks. It's not up to Lucky Laptop. It's up to you people at home. It's up to you people at home to decide exactly how much you are willing to take. It's up to you folks at home to decide of this man who has worked his entire life, grinding, sweating, bleeding, every single day to provide just the basics for his family, should be targeted by an entire municipality and have his life's work ripped from his hands, have his family starve, lose the roof over their heads because one cop didn't like getting the finger. Imagine just doing that costs you everything. Who's standing in the way of this government? Who's going out and protesting the Lucky Laptop move? Who's going out there and seeking accountability for him? He's doing it for himself. So I guess the big question is, with everything going on surrounding you, obviously you got a big old target on your back. Are you going to be quitting anytime soon?
Oh, hell no. It's like throwing gas on a fire. It ain't going to make it go out.
So let me get this right. they have literally just attacked you from every angle and stripped you of almost everything, including your freedom, in the most illegal ways possible. And that has made you only want to go out and film more?
Oh, yeah.
That proves my point. You're a crazy person. It's okay. Yes.
This is a man who's exceeding past his means to create a difference because he believes that's the kind of place and this is the kind of country that his children should grow up in, to raise their children, to make this world a better place, and to have the ability, unlike a lot of other countries, to be able to stand up, face your government, redress your grievances, and walk home at the end of the day without being thrown in jail.
Okay, I'm done. He keeps going for a few minutes, begging for money and lying to his audience, preaching about accountability and pretending that the government will come into your home and arrest you like they're the freaking Gestapo. How amazing this is. You can F around all day, but when the consequences of your action showed up, you can look at the government and yell, "It's all your fault, you tyrant," and then beg for money on internet in the name of freedom. Make it make sense. I said it before, you guys are basking in so much individual rights and freedom that the only things you do with it is to waste it. Josh, again, you're a liar, a complete demagogue, and a piece of trash. As usual.
I'm cutting that fat cracker's head off.
Alright, enough with these clowns, my dear Josh and James, like they say in the Philippines.
Putangin mo!
Shout out to the members, you're the reason why an apple pie and vanilla ice cream goes so well together. Thanks for watching my video, please like, comment and subscribe, and let's expose those clowns one at a time. Bye!